before we moved here, we lived in Dalyellup, just south of Bunbury, and when the grandchildren and our daughter moved back, we felt that we wanted to move back to be close to the grandchildren, but also for being close proximity to specialists, and after a bit of a heart scare, that was a big feature. And also the fact that where we're living now, the location here, seems to be 5 to 10 minutes from everywhere. It doesn't, you know, you go into Perth here, Fremantle, and everything's close by.
We were familiar with this area. We used to live across the river there in Shelley. So we were both working in the city once upon a time and riding our bikes.
Into town.
So we knew there were great cycle paths there.
Well,
Wow.
just for maintenance reasons, downsizing, and the big attraction here was the security angle for Colleen. I've just recently done a boys' trip over east, and it was great to go away and know if Colleen was visiting our daughter, she could come in with the remote control into a secure area with the swipe card into the building, and everything was fine.
And yeah, during that week was the first time I hadn't gone around locking all the doors and listening for sounds all the time, because we don't do that up here. We just feel so secure.
So we checked the maintenance fees, the capital growth, capital gains growth, and this being a non-profit organisation.
Yeah, that was really important to us.
Also, this had the better view, and also everyone here seems, in the older units as well, they're terrific. There's no one that you wouldn't like to live next to. Not
because
live next to.
We didn't know that, and we were apprehensive as to how much privacy you could expect, or will people tend to invade your privacy in this sort of setup. But we're pleasantly surprised. Everybody, all the other residents seem to be very aware of not doing that, and they respect each other's privacy.
The security.
Yep, that is probably number one.
Number one. The location.
Location number two.
Which in turn means the view.
Actually, we've got a list somewhere.
And just generally everything about it we enjoy. The people are nice, and we found the cost of living is actually even taking the maintenance into account. From where we lived in Dalyellup, we're living cheaper here than we did in Dalyellup with the fuel costs, and with not paying rates and water rates and shire rates.
It's great being able to nick around to the train station, bus station. We use that quite a lot. It's great having the car undercover.
Yeah, protected. It's good.
Perhaps I could give you an example of something that happened yesterday. The toilet system we thought it was running all the time.
It was leaking.
And wasting water, which we're very conscious of. So I reported it to the office, and by a couple of hours later we had the maintenance man here, and
it was fixed.
Problem solved. Now, if we'd been at home, in our own home, what would we have done? Rung a plumber?
Oh, we would have tried to fix it ourselves.
And then had an argument about that, because I say you're doing it the wrong way. Then we'd have to ring a plumber, and imagine what that would cost. So we feel that was a great example of, you pay your maintenance fee, which is reasonable, we feel, and we feel we're way in front in that regard with maintenance. Because once you've owned a house, you know how hard it is to maintain. There's a myriad of things that go wrong. Think of it in a positive light. Get rid of all the
It was almost like a release of...
You've lugged around we've moved quite a few times. We've moved, about 10 times in our married life. And each time it's an opportunity to get rid of stuff that you think you can't live without, but you can. And So we thought, oh, well, I personally thought it was great.
Well, we did a lot of caravan,
Yeah.
and hope to do some more. And we realised that when you caravan,
You can
you can
live
live
with,
on very, very minimal stuff.
yeah, so...
Now, this is like a huge caravan with a terrific camping spot. And we've just downsized it, and we've really cut it down now to what we need, and it's good.